Good morning, brothers and sisters. Welcome to the Chonbo Asia Pacific online education program with our topic, the mind and body unity. This is part 4, which is entitled The Fall of Man, War Between the Mind and the Body. Based on our previous topic, we know that a true human being, which is a child of God, having the mind and the body uniting together, this is that like the mind is considered the primary or the priority, seeking for the truth, beauty, goodness, and love, seeking for the whole purpose, while the body is in the secondary like position, seeking for individual purpose, like eating, sleeping, drinking, having sex, and this unite together in harmony, and such a person naturally lives for the sake of others. This is a true child of God, a true human being. However, as Adam and Eve, the first human beings created by God, are growing up, as they grow up, God gave them the commandment. And that commandment can be found in the Bible in Genesis 2:17. Do not eat the fruit of the tree of the knowledge of good and evil, for on the day you shall eat of it, you shall surely die. So Adam and Eve should be in the position to believe and obey this commandment from our heavenly parent. However, we know that another being we call Satan gave his word, and that is, it's okay to eat the fruit. They said, you will not die. We can find this in Genesis 3:4. So, which word will Adam and Eve believe? We know that according to the Bible, Adam and Eve had obeyed the words from Satan, which is basically centering on the bodily desire. Actually, eating the fruit means involving or engaging in a illicit sexual relationship, is in a premature sexual relationship. So actually, this commandment from heavenly parents tells us that do not have sex before marriage, before you reach maturity. While Satan is saying it's okay to have sex before marriage. No, you will not die. But this is really the war between the mind and the body. And since we, our first human ancestors, give in to the desires of the body and eat the fruit, it gives power to the body. The body became very, very strong, very, very dominant, and becomes another positive. And since the mind and the conscience is a positive and will never give up the position of positive, then the body is another positive. So they fight each other, have conflict with each other. All throughout history, since Adam and Eve, mind and body fight each other. And this kind of war between the mind and the body became a big problem in the history of humankind, because our bodily desires restricted and imprisons our conscience, but our conscience continued to seek freedom. It resists the body and will never give up the subject position. Why it is not giving up? Because the mind was created and originally designed to be the subject by the Creator. Therefore, unless this mind and body problem will not be resolved, this mind and body will continue to fight. And since the body became very, very strong, then there is a reversal of which one is priority and which one is secondary. So because of the fall of man, actually we need education to live for others. Do you need education how to be selfish? Actually, because of the fall, because of the body controlling the mind, we become naturally selfish. We live for ourselves, prioritizing the individual purpose. This is what happened to fallen man. And because of this, our material, carnal desires became the number one in our life. Individual purpose became number one, the priority in our life. While the whole purpose, seeking for truth, beauty, goodness, and love, and spirituality became secondary and became number two in our life. So fallen man naturally lived for himself, became selfish, and this is the beginning of the tragic history in humankind. Therefore, these consequences of the fall, the results of the fall, will be our next topic for part 5. Please listen to this topic. It will be entitled The Results of the Fall, the Consequences or the Tragic History of Selfishness of man in the history of humankind. Thank you very much for listening, brothers and sisters.